What up, boys, and welcome to another episode of the 0 to 10 million gold guide in Shadowlands, or the series that I'm doing. And in these videos, I just talk about what I sold from the day before on farming and what I've farmed today. So it's currently 3:22 p.m., but I'm not going to do any more farming today. I don't have time for it. So this is the recording of the video. And I've done 5 hours of farming today. All 5 hours was done in the Bastion 2x4 farm that I talked about in yesterday's video, in hopes of getting the 207 new BoE items, and of course some cloth as a consolation prize when you don't get the epics. So what I farmed today so far is I got 2 epics. Sadly though, it was both 1 and 90 epics. I got this ring, which is 150k, and I got this horrible shield at 63,000 gold. But I also got like 1,589 lightless silk, which is decent. And I have also a ton of shrouded cloth up in the auction house. It takes too much place in the back, so I couldn't really hold it. And then I got some herbs, and I only did like a couple of minutes of skinning before we got together a big enough group to actually go and do the 2x4 farm in Bastion. So from yesterday, I still have the pummeler on the auction house. It still has a soul because I got undercut, and then I still have a lot of the rows. Like this is still on the auction house. I got 267 left of those. So before we take a look at the mailbox to see how much I made from yesterday's sales, I do want to mention that you guys can still get the 0 to 10 million gold guide 50% off using the code Shadowlands in the discount field using the link down below. So yesterday I got sales worth 309,000 gold, and then I have like roughly right above 200,000 gold from yesterday left on the auction house. And this is decent. I mean, pretty much as expected. I sold the epic cloak only for 57k though. And the rest of the sales are just, as you guys can see, the food that I've cooked and also skinning, because that's all I did yesterday, skinning the entire day. So 309,000 gold of that one. I also got like 50k roughly raw gold from today's 2x4 farm, and I'm now at 2,815,000 gold. So posting the stuff that I got today onto the auction house, 140,000 gold in cloth. The ring, somebody undercut it down to 120. I don't really give a fuck, so I'm going to post it at 120. The cloak right here, posting some of these herbs that I got onto the auction house. And then, not that much skinning done today. But hey, gotta throw it up on the auction house. The food, oh, that's cheap. This is really cheap. All of these are actually really cheap, and I do want to buy them out. I might do that. I got to take a look afterwards on the prices. So I'm gonna wait with the food because that seems really cheap. There's probably a lot of gold to be made. So I'm gonna throw everything out. I also use this for my cooking, so I'm not gonna throw that up on the auction house. So on the auction house right now, sitting at 565,000 gold if everything were to sell for the current prices, which it might not. But I'm going to keep on going with the epic BoE farming for a while, because the epic BoEs, like I'm going to show you guys, most of them cost more gold than the heroic trash BoEs. Like you can see these at item level 213, starting at 150,000 gold, up all the way to 387 for the most expensive one. While the 2.7 ones start at 230,000 gold, up over a million. Like some of it is because they have insane stats, like the ring at 159 mastery, and then you have like the neck, which is also really good. And then also some of these items are different slots than the heroic items. So people, if they were to buy all of them, they would have to buy both the ones from the raid and the 207s from the open world farms, because they're like different armor pieces. So I think farming the 207s are really good right now, especially with the prices of cloth going up due to people crafting higher and higher ranks of the legendaries. So that's my plan, like the next coming days, depending on how strongly the epics are going to stay in price. Even though skinning, I mean, I want to do skinning too, because skinning is just absolutely insane, right? It still gives me a super high gold per hour, but just for variety, I want to do epic BOEs for some time now before I go back into skinning, before next week's reset where we can craft even higher legendary, so prices should spike even more. However, that was it for today's video. So if you guys got any questions whatsoever, then make sure you leave them down below in the description, and I'm going to do my absolute best, or comment section. I'm going to do my best to answer every single one of them. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of you guys back in on the next one. But until then, bye-bye.